Like every problem that we have in society right now will be fixed when women come together and partner with our male allies and other allies. But when more women are in the rooms making decisions, changing the status quo and transforming not just our culture, but our society and our economy. I'll give you one example. Look at tech at Silicon Valley. Had more women been early on in those companies or at the tables of power making decisions, I don't think we would have so much or have allowed for so much sort of bigotry, racism, misogyny, and hate online. I don't think that we would have the anonymity of it. I think that there would have been ooh, that's unkind. That's not okay. You can't make money off of that, about dividing people, misinforming people, belittling people, bullying people. I mean, again, think about who's the victims online more often than not. It's women, LGBTQ plus, marginalized communities, women of color.
Gavin Newsom's wife is completely wrong, because every big problem we have today actually stems from women coming together and either getting into positions of power or coming together and voting for it. They vote and do things on what feels right, not what actually is right. That's why all these Western countries have a massive immigration crisis and run a bigger deficit due to welfare every year. All these decisions are coming from women in the room and have slowly bled out these countries from actual blood and wealth, and is the sole reason why all these problems are as big as they are today, because men as a whole wouldn't have voted for any of this. It all comes from women and their sims, voting and doing things on what feels right, rather than doing the hard decision on what actually is right. Now, I'm not saying there's some grand utopia patriarchy either, as it has its fair share of problems as well, but none of those problems are total empire collapse. Now, for her example, thank God women weren't in that room, because who knows what the internet would have been without men having all that freedom and creativity to make it as big as it is today. And yeah, there is a lot of not nice stuff happening, but that's baked in the cost of freedom, and that's exactly why you have the block button. You can't get rid of racism, hate, or bigotry. It's just a part of human nature, a survival part, and creating a hug box doesn't get rid of it. We're pretty lucky women weren't in that room during the infancy of the internet. Otherwise, I'm sure it would look closely to China's internet, where it's all fake and gray on the surface, and nothing real or of value can really be talked about or hashed out. Just a bland digital land. But hey, no mean tweets at least. And on one final side note, this is what happens when you give women the decision making, and how everything they say or do are just for optical win, because behind closed doors, this is what they do.